The country is so divided at the moment. Yeah, bro.
No, in 4 years a lot can happen. Huh?
Hey,
my God, a lot.
Hitler fucked up the whole of Europe. In 4 years, he killed over 25 million people died.
Hitler heeft zijn meer oral gaan lopen.
Yeah, bro.
What was the thing when I fuck on?
World domination.
You know, in all the history, that guy was just crazy.
It's not
They
worse.
wanted to run the whole world.
But it's not worse. Hitler killed over 20 million people. White America killed over 100 million Native Americans when they took over that country.
Yes.
It's not talked about.
When they took over the continent.
Yeah. So, anybody who says Hitler, what, laat die kont Amerikaners laat hulle op naai. Let them talk about their atrocities. Ja. Laat net gou, net gou hoor. Kerry Jacob. Oeh. Turkrag bevokkel. Jacob het eindelijk een mail gestuurd about these cups.
Really?
We will be. Ja. Zo komt het.
It's a super big, it's a danger. He said to himself and he doesn't want to take authority. He wants to be fucked around.
So,
Hij zo, hij chill. Wat zei hij? Kan je ook eens?
Because you allow him to do so.
Yeah, it's like, nigga, you are running the ship, but you want other people to tell you how to run it. I come.
That guy cannot do anything without an instruction. I know the instruction is from somebody above. Now for us, what honor and said, it's tougher.
I remember that one. No more the cock fan. They say, you the cock fan. Yes, you scare me, bro. And Yakon is that guy. He wants Yakon so. I really come bad, even he's responsible for the cock. If there's nobody that's supposed to pass,
Wait, we can hear who he's looking at.
Huh? Yeah, what?
In the comments, Ghana. Hey man, the next is upsides. Are you sure you're black English? Are you sure your audience knows it's black English?
Hey, Shines. Waarmee is je bezig?
No. Mensen luisteren net voor je op mondkap.
Only you knows me well. Only us who knows what we've been through. I know I've hurt you. I'm sorry that I've hurt you. Oh no, you know ya. Baby, don't leave. You know ya. Go happy and get boy, kalana ya. I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
Baby girl, lume nuame. Malandi fiki mushiri mokanyome. But not beautiful, aluka holike. Nikukanya dilenda kwa kakaramal. Onuo yame nandu vapote. No shirandura. Dili pop baby na fundafa. Shamanda shuna kukunya dikasafa. Nikanete, nikayete. Bashu yatin, ineria mosh. Kamuna sopa, shio mondosh. Ukeri kosh,
baby, don't leave. You know ya. Go happy and get boy, kalana ya. I'm on the way. I'm on the way. Yeah. Baby, don't leave. inoya ngowafienge boy kalana yana
I love this one, man. It's Patrick Dion Camtonio, PDK Omnuoye, your person. Good morning, welcome to the Morning Mix right here on Informanté Radio. Welkom terug, Tata Neville. Ons het jou bietjie gemis gister.
No, I also missed you guys.
Yes.
Nora.
Alles is na?
No, everything is fine.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Everything is fine.
Yes. Is dat dinsdagoggend?
Take care of some family business.
That's part of the course, my guy.
Yeah.
It's part of the course. If you have a family, you know you're going to have to stand up and take the punch from time to time.
Huh?
That the now apparently speaks interesting here. But hey, you guys must not listen to conversations that do not involve you, man. Now you are here like eavesdropping on things that they are not supposed to hear.
What are you guys talking about?
Come on. On air, no. Jy het gesê mbao naranji. Ja. En hulle het gehoor hoe vloek iemand in die studio. Ek ken net die wie nie.
Ek het nie gevloek nie.
Maar it was off the air. So.
Ek het nie gevloek.
But also I do not know who you guys are talking about. Alright, hoe was die naweek my bro? Ons het jou gister nie gesien nie.
No, the weekend was fine, except for disaster of a sport weekend.
Hey, ons het even sport gepraat gister.
Yeah, I know. I'm not here. If I'm not here, then sport will not be covered.
I know, like it's mos net jy wat vir ons is. So you are the sportist here.
So, obviously, I think the highlight of the weekend was the fact that Lewis Hamilton equaled Michael Schumacher's record
yeah.
of 7 Formula One titles.
Yeah.
So,
and he's got like maybe 3 or 4 more under his belt.
He's got 3 or 4 more under his belt. I think he can do another 2, then he must just retire.
But he's too young. I don't think he's going to retire at this age.
He's like 35, 36 at the moment.
That's young.
Ja.
Hij kan nog tot zo 40 ry.
Dis hoekom ek sê, if he can win another 2, because he's not going to win another 4.
Why not?
Like consecutively.
Why not? Like who's going to stop Mercedes' dominance? Like I mean, he is by far the best driver on the grid.
He is the best driver.
Yes, and then Mercedes has at the moment the best car, on in the field as well.
For now.
Yeah, for the past 5-6 years now. So
he's been having it his way for the past 4 years.
Yes.
And I wish he can dominate it for another 4 years. That is what I want to see. Because I like, obviously, for any sportsman, of color. The All Blacks lost for the first time in their history against Argentina in the rugby championships.
Argentina is also called what, the Pumas?
The Pumas, yeah. Los Pumas. It was a shock the world over, and they just lost their second world ranking. England is second. South Africa is still first, the Springboks. Then England overtook them. The All Blacks are third. The All Blacks is the best ever sporting team in the history of sport, with a winning percentage of about 80%. I'm talking about across any sport.
Yeah.
It can be basketball, it can be Michael Jordan, the Bulls.
Not the Bulls,
you
not the
can
Lakers.
talk about any sport.
Not Juventus.
The All Blacks is the best sporting team in the history of sport. And they got beaten by Los Pumas. And the All Blacks looks very beatable lately.
Maybe a bad day at the office.
My broer, ek is 'n groot All Black supporter. I see a lot of
holes.
But like how I don't really watch a lot of rugby. But Maar like as the fresh blood in span of is nog steeds the old guy.
It's
Is
there's a
still
bit of
the Dan Carters of wie goed is nog daar.
nee, wat hy is ou man, hulle is almal there's fresh blood, but the other players just seem to get better in the other teams.
Yes.
Like Argentina. Argentina just got better and better and better and better. So
Okay.
so that was my weekend. How was yours?
Like my guy, I told you I don't watch sports anymore. There's too much heartache there, and I'm just not doing it to myself.
Don't talk nonsense, man. So you're gonna tell me you're not gonna watch Barcelona play anymore?
Against Atletico Madrid on Saturday
Is it?
at 4:00. No, I'm not gonna watch that match.
Yeah, I see. There's been a lot of. I'm obviously also a very big boxing supporter,
Oh.
and there's been a lot of boxing that's been happening in Namibia.
Locally, yes.
Local boxing, and I was happy to see some of the post match commentary when it comes to boxing by none other than the most famous boxing promoter in Namibia, from Salute Boxing,
Start.
Mr. Kirat Kamanja. Yeah.
Like the last.
So-
The last time I wanted to say anything about Kiryat, Jade van my gesê, hey, moenie met die man speel. Die man self jou by jou huis kom kry. So I do not want to say anything about Kiryat.
So I don't know, maybe you guys, I've tried to, hi Maria, maybe you guys can decipher what Kiryat was trying to tell us in the interview. Because I listened to the interview like 4 or 5 times. There's something wrong with my English. That I can't get what Kiryat is trying to say.
I only watched
Maria
it
J's
half.
a Vambo, J's a query, net soos Kiryat. Miskien moet jy vir ons.
But I do not trust that apology. Because yeah, I can see the video here that the network is not as clear. But anyway, the show must go on. I do not trust the apology because the apology was worded in perfect English. So it's definitely not Kiryat who wrote it. So
So you want Kiryat to
apologize
to write it as much as he speaks.
exactly
In the same way that he speaks.
exactly. That's the only way we can trust the apology came from him.
Korwan.
So, Kiryat is fluent in English. What will you say?
I mean, like you remember.
What we're not gonna do is make fun of my friend.
Yeah. Extreme Summit, Maria.
It's all love here. I agree with you guys. Okay, no, come on, don't hold the update because we just skipped past it quickly.
Yeah.
And we jumped into something else. Our numbers are looking increasingly good, Namibia. I'm proud to actually do these reports every morning. Anyway, our total caseload now stands at 13,555. Yesterday, we recorded 47 new cases. No new deaths yesterday. We've got 12,843 recoveries and 138 deaths. Our total caseload at the moment has gone from 690 to 574. We are almost half the amount of active cases that we had by Friday last week, and the number continues to go down. So it's looking pretty good. Keep social distancing, keep sanitizing, and keep wearing your masks. And that is your COVID-19 update for this morning. Brought to you by IOL. I'm just playing. By Medishield, yes.
Medishield. Yeah.
We have new mugs.
Yeah.
Have new mugs in the studio. Those of you guys that are just listening on the radio. Like, can you see me? So,
Wantu Kanje.
it says radio morning mix. Huh?
Informanté Radio. Morning mix.
Yes, they should have had my name on it.
This one.
No, you don't have coffee. Please sit down.
This one we are auctioning. The bidding is starting at 200.
Yeah.
Since
No, very
Cubase
proud.
never drinks coffee or tea in the morning.
I do, but like I drink mostly the coffee before we get on air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my mug is somewhere around here.
Yeah.
I've got that purple mug that's got everybody thinking I'm frustrated.
I wonder frustrated with what?
You know what? The color purple apparently symbolizes some sort of frustration.
there's a lack of vitamin E or what?
I have no idea.
Or vitamin S.
Yes. Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
All right, guys. There are a couple of things that we need to get into, but let's say happy birthday to some of one of our colleagues here is celebrating a birthday today.
Kaylin!
Yes. Shines, are you singing today? Or are you for love? Kom sing toch vir Kaylin happy birthday, man.
It's Scorpio season, right?
Yeah, it's Scorpio season. Kom sing toch vir Kaylin. Yeah.
One of my best friends from childhood. Basically, the guy that I spent most of my time with, playing, is also celebrating his birthday today. So happy birthday to everybody that is celebrating their birthday.
And another lovely lady that I serve on the fashion council with, Tanya Straw. One of really, you can't find a better human being. Tanya. It's also Tanya's birthday today, so I don't know. I don't think she listens, but if she is, Tanya, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, dear Shine.
Shine's komje.
He's apparently fixing his voice.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
You know what we should do? We should do a little instrumental thingy.
Yeah, man, I was thinking so too, man, because when you sing like this, it's not okay, bro.
Don't forget to add Tanya's name.
Maria.
I want to do this something special for her.
You gotta pay for it.
Yeah, Akama Tanya has to pay. We trust only in God.
Okay.
Everybody else pays cash. All right, let's go.
So we're singing for everybody.
Who celebrates the happy birthday?
Generally, we're not singling out anybody.
But
particularly,
we're going to say
But just say
name.
Tanya's name, please.
No, Kaylin's name.
Apparently, I'm going to just say Tanya's name. I don't know what for.
Hallo. Tanya is fair. Kaylin sal vir ons lunch goed te koop.
Is wat ek sê, my bro. So, hey, Kaylin. Hey, Tanya.
Please.
So, Mary, you going to help me sing?
I'll do the clicky.
I haven't done this thing in a long time. Okay, let's go. Cubase, give me a countdown.
5, 4.
You're too fast.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah.
Remix.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Happy
But y'all be
birthday
blessed
to
and
ya.
you guys enjoy it, man.
Happy
I hope
birthday.
you guys gonna have a good time. So let me get out of here. Never wants to sit.
Dankie, Shines.
Ja,
This is dope.
asseblief, staan op, asseblief.
No, why am I not getting one?
It's
You see, these people are
You
not
did
fair,
your
bro.
job.
I'm making y'all stars, but you guys don't want to make me feel good just for getting one
The
of
cup,
these.
here, you can use mine.
Nah, salute line.
You can use mine. This one is worth at least $200.
Shit. Shit. Oh, now the seat is hot.
Eh?
Sitting on another man's bum.
It shines.
It's disgusting.
It shines that hot.
Yeah, come on. That was Shines doing it right there for you guys, to all of you who's celebrating your birthday today.
Yeah.
I obviously can sing a way better version than Happy Birthday.
Is it just women?
That gets.
Yeah.
No. Today, their birthdays.
No, there are guys I know one guy at least.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh,
The funny thing is, I love Scorpio women. The men are another story.
Scorpions.
Nah.
The rocks.
Yeah, Scorpio men. But
No.
Scorpio women.
Ah.
Stella.
Cancers are the worst.
Sorry. I don't agree with you.
You don't agree? You think this the women?
Het jy 'n Scorpio mevrou of wat?
Nee. My vrou is 'n leeu.
Het jy gehad of wat?
But I normally get along very well with Leos.
Yeah, I also get along with Leos. Yeah.
I've actually dated a couple of Leos.
Yeah. Can we just continue?
Wait, my wife is also Scorpio.
Ay, okay,
Nee,
sorry.
Scorpio is singani. Let's continue. Let's get on with it.
No, you're saying you wanted to continue, but I see there's a lot of bushiri.
Nee, ons sal kom daar.
Bushiri.
Bush.
Bushiri.
Ons sal daar kom. Ons sal daar
Men of God.
Neville yesterday, of course, was not in the studio, and we touched interestingly on the article of Tate Mike apparently still pulling the strings of Fishko from his jail cell. Well, guess what? I think that, like, if you ever doubted the power of the media in this country, this morning, Tate Mike has finally been relieved of his position as CEO, or it probably happened sometime yesterday. It's interesting. So it's that kind of a reactive environment that we are in. It's baffling that it took them a newspaper article to realize, hey, this guy must actually not even still be under the employment of Fishko.
Yeah, well, we have a story that says, right, it's a... Said by stories is all right. That Mike fired Mike Nyimpunya, the suspended chief executive officer of the National Fishing Corporation, Fishco, that has been implicated in the large-scale fish rod corruption scandal, has been fired from his position. In a statement, the chairperson of the temporary board of directors of Fishco, Heinrich Mihe Rainam, said that the board has concluded an objective approach of the employer-employee relationship, and on that assessment of the continuation of termination of Nyimpunya's employment as the suspended CEO, specifically with reference to his inability to tender his services to ensure institutional continuity, stability and sustainability of the corporation and its subsidiaries in terms of the National Fishing Corporation Act 1991 and Public Enterprise Governance Act, blah, 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 blah. So, they only just fired him, basically.
I reject that move. I don't agree with it. I
I wouldn't be surprised if James is still running Investec.
Yeah.
No, it's got a new name now. What is it called now? 50 what? These people, they rebranded right after the fish. Imagine Investec as a big global company.
They rebranded, eh?
Yeah, it's called 50. What's Investec called now? No, they rebranded.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a...
Yeah, your SPR.
But like Investec is like a global brand. Do you not understand?
But now here's the problem. Every time you type in Investec, there's a lot of fish things coming out. I'm like, that's change everything. Woo, yeah, interesting.
Yeah, Tate Mike.
And of course, sticking with the fish rod scandal, the man who was arrested for offering the ACC investigator $250,000 to access James Atuikulipi's bank cards has confessed to his sins. Jason Iyambo, who attempted to bribe the Anti-Corruption Commission investigator in January to get hold of, the bank cards and belongings of the fish rod accused James and Pius Mwatelulo. He has pleaded guilty to the charge. The court records show that Iyambo admitted to having tried to bribe ACC investigator Junius Ipinge with $250,000 in exchange for bank cards assigned to former Investec managing director Atuikulipi, as well as others belonging to Pius Mwatelulo.
Sorry, by the way, I just want to say it's called 91 now.
91. Hey.
Yena
91.
So yeah, I guess the plot is thickening with the fish rod guys. They haven't actually been sort of in the news for a while. It's like they're making a comeback.
Tell me, it's almost a year now, eh?
Yeah.
Because I think that video came out in early December last year.
November.
November 19th or something like that.
It says VAR. No. So by last year, this time, that video was out already.
No, last year, this time, we were anticipating the drop of the video.
No. But the first one was already out. Remember the one the Icelandic one was out?
Yes, that one was out.
And we were now waiting for the Al Jazeera.
Anatomy of a Bribe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, it's been
a year.
It officially
Those guys have been in jail for a year, guys.
Last year, I was driving down Hoogland Road. Okay.
Hoogland Road is
The one that runs in front of Game.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I see.
So I'm driving down Hoogland Road, and yes, I know it's wrong. I know I'm not supposed to be on my phone as I'm driving. But I see this, my phone is basically here. I'm busy driving. And somebody posts this video on our group. And I can see this secretive video following Bernard Esau into a restaurant. So obviously I don't understand Finnish. Okay?
Finnish?
It's most Finland. Icelandic or or that Scandinavian language that they are speaking there.
Yeah.
So I'm driving and I'm looking at this video. The moment I see this camera following him, I'm like, Mukurwanje, don't tell me this man has been sort of, caught in the act of something. My bro, by the time I got across Game is here, BMW is there. So now as the robot is rooi. So I have time to sit. Hey! I'm watching this video.
Which part is this now?
The part where he sits and he's basically talking, and then where
they're showing him the evidence.
Yeah, and there where he's being confronted.
Yeah.
That was.
No. Where did you get this? No.
Hey, ek het gevoel vir hy topic al. Julle ding is 'n grap. Om so getrap te word nie.
That's makkelijk, bro.
No, he looked genuinely confused.
Yes.
Even though he could see it was himself in the video.
You're trying to figure out how do I talk my way out of this? And
No.
Only thing that comes out of your mouth is
And he's asking for dual SIM cards. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Go away.
Oh my goodness.
Go.
Like, I can't lose me.
Now you sit there and you was at this big conference. You were just confronted with evidence.
His expression changed.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
You can't focus on anything happening on
You can't.
I've been busted.
Oh, and you're wondering who's this guy gonna show this thing to?
This is like your wife
It's coming.
confronting you with some.
It's
fiction.
coming. So how am I going to deal with this now?
Yes. You have to sit there and start doing damage control, basically.
And you're a sitting minister at the time.
It's lucky.
Kijk, I think all of us probably have gone through life with dealing with certain rude awakenings.
Not like this, please.
No, I understand. But
This is a rude
I think
one.
we all have our moral compasses that says even this little for you is too much. And I had to deal with, I need to face the music here, or I need to man up there, or whatever. But that was high level stuff. Kurwaji.
Hey, you see your whole life being taken away from you. Manjeke, obviously, once this hits the media, it's a wrap. My job is gone. Even my family comes under some scrutiny. It's not. It's not an easy position to be in.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. I mean, for some people, a year seems like nothing. But you need to remember the characters that are in jail for that year.
Yes.
It's people that obviously never thought they would ever do jail time.
Guys are used to the lush life.
Yeah, it's people that are used to the lush life and living and jetting in and out.
Yes.
And I mean, like life at the click of a finger is just,
Yes.
everything is net ayoba. So imagine coming, that's like a hard fall,
Yes.
When you're that prominent, that powerful, because you need to remember it's not just money, there's power there and influence. So when you're that powerful and that influential and that moneyed, and you fall so hard and you're in prison, and I mean, obviously they didn't anticipate sitting for a year. They came from Cape Town. You remember when they handed themselves over? They thought it would just be a chook in,
quick
get
thing,
your charges,
in,
get your lawyers there, chups, out.
And this is 8 waiting trial.
Yeah. They really thought it was going to be that simple. So for them to still be in jail, I don't think people really understand the severity.
A month before that, I ran into Saki in front of State House. And it was at the time when that video clip of mine just came out, where I make fun of drunk drivers, how they act when people are drunk, etc. Tamras, Hereros, what, Bambus, what. So I walk into State House, Saki stands outside and says, hey, my bro, who's that? I said, Saki.
Hey, yo, Neville.
He was talking to me.
It's
Kassie life. Ek weet. Maar sê bietjie weer vir my. Hoe sê jy, hoe maak die Bambus? So he shows me on his phone my video clip, but a shortened one. That's not the full one. Sê my broer, stuur my toch weer die video, man. So I'm sending the video to Saki as I walk in there. So, and I said, ek sê vir hom daar, sharp! And I'm in there, and I'm off to the president's office. I came back, he's not there anymore. He was standing outside with Chikero Toya. So, and just a month later, this happens. It's almost so surreal. I'm like, ek het nou die dag met die man hier so gesinne gesels.
If you had known, you would have asked him to pay for the video. Like 5,000 rand. I still have the video.
Just left it.
Oh man, all right, let's read some comments, guys. There's a couple of stuff to get. I actually want I'm curious to find out what is all the Bushiri buhai that you guys were, going on about. Moro, a lot of good mornings here. Did you guys get free mugs from somewhere? What's a pack and pack picker system?
Pack and packer.
Pack and packers 80 more there.
I remember that saying since I was a child.
Yeah. Pack and pack.
Pack and pack and you don't buy.
Neville, this one is especially for you. Van Ethel, koningsdochter Visagie. Etche, we heard alles. Hitler and so. You guys must stop eavesdropping. Good morning, have a lovely day, peeps. Couple of good mornings here, couple of good mornings. Neville attending an interview. Welcome back, Neville.
Yes.
Mr. Top Fans. And then there's okay, Danky is saying, Bushiri got a warrant of arrest. Why can't Papa protect himself with his powerful oil? It will end in tears.
He will protect himself. He's got a good chance of getting away with it.
He's got until Thursday.
To turn himself in where?
No, it is...
Context.
No.
Here context.
So we know that while the Malawian president was visiting South Africa, let me just start there. Bushiri conveniently disappeared. Conveniently, him and his wife, Mary. Yeah. And then he shows up on Facebook or social media in which he says that he had to run away or so because of endangerment to his life.
Yeah.
His life is in danger. That's what he's claiming. Then obviously the Malawian government was asking whether they will extradite because they're part of the SADC.
Yes.
And the policies and laws that they have. I remember, I think the first guy that was interviewed, I think it was Minister of Information, whatever, said their duty is to protect Malawian citizens. But then also somebody else then said no, but they will adhere to the laws and rules. So now as the story is developing, there's a warrant for his arrest. And he has until Thursday to turn him in. Now, here's the issue. Bushiri is evoking Article 4 of the SADC.
Constitution.
Whatever you want to call it. Guys, I'm not a lawyer.
Charter document.
Yeah, whatever. Which is that when you extradite something, you have to show that they're gonna have a fair trial.
Yeah.
And he's claiming he will not have one. Now, why is he claiming he will not have one? The arresting officer, I think they were all white. They said they tried to bribe him. So that already shows that he will not have a fair trial.
They tried to bribe him how? Oh, like pay us so we let you go.
Yes, try to extort money out of him before I think the arrest. He's already made cases against them, by the way. So this is already playing in his favor, that the likelihood of him having a fair trial is very low. And if South Africa can't prove that they can give him that, which will be very difficult with 4 charges, or I think it's four charges against, I think it's 4 arresting officers. It's going to be very difficult for them to show that they can give him a fair trial. So he could actually very well get away with this.
Yeah, it's quite a story. I see
Anointing
that
oil.
what they say is if he does not report himself on Thursday, first thing that he would do is he would lose his property in South Africa. Which is, I think compared to his portfolio.
His net worth,
His net worth, I mean, that property is worth $5.5 million.
The stuff that he has in SA. And accounts and stuff?
Net, I cannot know. But that's the first thing that they said he's going to lose, is his property.
I think he's more worried about losing his freedom.
Yeah, so I saw his interview, and he says that since 2016, 2017, 2018, he had corrupt officials in the police who's been constantly harassing him for money, bribes, etc., because they want to get to him.
Yes.
So whether that's true or not, we don't know that.
Both could be true, by the way. You could be corrupt and still have corrupt officials trying to
Because remember, if you pay the bribe, that makes you corrupt also.
Yeah.
Even if somebody else offered, like, or basically propositioned you, you paying the bribe also makes you corrupt. But in any case, it's an interesting one. So it's not steeds in Malawi.
It's in Malawi, his country.
He's not going to come back.
Nobody can say if he went to Malawi by air or by road, but I'm just saying he disappeared when the Malawian president was there.
What are you saying?
Actually, the Malawian president was in South Africa.
Yeah, come on.
Weekend.
That is the only plane that left South Africa without being checked.
To Malawi. Yeah. Because he doesn't have documents. He doesn't have passport. He doesn't have...
It says,
He doesn't have...
Hey, my bro. It's Mary and Joseph Bushiri. You must leave them alone. I like him die ding te doen.
Maar die ding is...
Is that their real names, by the way?
The wife is Mary. I don't know what his real name is. It could be Joseph. You don't know.
What's his first name?
What?
Shepherd.
Shepherd Bushiri. But isn't Shepherd a title? No.
I have no idea.
Here in Southern Africa, the Malawi, Zimbabwe, the Shepherd could be his name.
It's a title, but it could be his name.
Yeah, could be his name.
Like Genius.
Yeah. Innocent. Yeah. Sunday.
Table.
Yeah.
But if names, you know how they say names, you become your names?
Yeah.
If it's not true, why are all the struggles like that? Think that every struggle, any person you know called struggle is so. Ek wil nie sê hoe so.
Lost my bride, man.
Do you know a struggle that's not struggling? I don't. Lieg ek?
Yeah.
But it's true.
No, it's true. And geniuses are always smart. I don't know a single genius that is not smart.
Yes.
That's just, it's impossible.
I'm going to call my children rich, billionaire and millionaire.
Innocent.
Just hope it's not in Zim dollars.
Yeah. But that's also true. Now, a billionaire in Naira, but here in Namibian dollars, you can't buy anything.
But again, you know what? The following that Shepherd Bushiri has, I mean, he's got a large following. Yeah. And whether it's, I mean, especially in South Africa, I think that's our point of reference here.
Yeah.
I mean, notwithstanding Namibia, but in South Africa per se, we could see at the court, every time this guy would appear at court, I mean, how passionate his supporters has been to support him and to...
Man of God most.
Man of God. So, yeah. Whether this guy... What is the official charge? Money laundering or what?
Yeah,
what is the issue
here?
It
is money laundering.
I think it's money laundering, yeah.
Apparently his real name is Chipilaro Gama. Chipilaro Gama. I'm assuming you Googled because I don't want to give misinformation.
I also have no idea. Let me read some comments here. There are a couple of stuff that we've ignored, so we need to get to the conversation that we're having now. Anyway, Asino is saying the All Blacks are in trouble, oh Nebel. I think their Sangoma is on vacation. Shora is saying, where can I get one of those mugs? I want two. Hit up our marketing department. Mbande Joshua Kashioko, Moro Vandu Vetu, Mwapenduka Nawa.
Twapenduga.
Yeah, and then David Besaid Note High School's finest. Jolene Diergaard is saying.
Oh, where Jolene?
Yeah, Kaylin Deshpandago, happy birthday, girl.
Net die moggels wat David toe gegaan het, man. Ons het by Ella gebly. I mean, I'm just saying.
Maar jy het al ewig by David Cherries gaan gesoek. Ja, praat. Toch.
Hulle het sulke lekker blou kort rokkies. Tamboernoontjies.
That's ook 'n colored school, né?
Ja.
Top fans moet gift kry. Ethel Koningsdochter shines mors vroeg. Wow, shines from Julia. Gaitan, happy birthday to my friend Kayleen. Have a blessed one. Fosia is saying more crew. Welcome back, Neville. Okay, let me move all the way down. Let's see what you guys are saying about what we're talking about now. Nee, Neville, moenie lelik wees jy. I don't know what that's all about. Hy is ook
Wat het ek nou weer gemaak?
the man snuck through Beat Bridge border post. What's Beat Bridge?
That's weird.
It's most, you guys are most well traveled. I have no idea what the border posts in South Africa
Daar
are
is 'n
called.
manier. Hallo. Daar is 'n manier dat men could have traveled by road nie. And I agree with Maria.
Yeah.
Daar is 'n manier.
Al wat ek sê is
Doesn't
die
he have
Malawian
like a
president
private
was
jet?
there.
Kyk vir Maria. Why you have to smirk, like this?
Because it's too convenient. How are we not having? How is the South African authority not interrogating that president right now? I mean, hello.
But that's a whole diplomatic crisis if you want to.
It is, but that's why all these articles, and I mean, look, BBC, Al Jazeera, all these big networks are writing about Bushiri. And they're all just talking about diplomatic relations and how that can be affected just by this case. Because
by what it looks like here,
yes,
it seems like, yeah.
Because I really don't think Malawi will extradite him. They love Bushiri.
Yeah.
And I mean, he came on the president's jet. I'm sorry, I don't know, I'm just claiming. Najilani for me, Sunni.
But say air jets or so.
No, I mean, he can't fly those now.
Braji Conte Bushiri is on the same WhatsApp group as Jacob Zuma. Lost of Juju has been kinda relaxing. As you know, he was part of the presidential crew. Plus, he has 5 passports, if
Maybe
not
even
more.
10, yeah.
Wat's 'n Jolien? Wat's 'n hou op re? Gaan man.
Maria was about to say, old boy's name is Prophet.
Yeah, Ons ken Bushiri, Prophet Bushiri. So maybe it's a first name, maybe it's not. Maybe it's a title.
Bushiri is, his real name is Gospel Pablo Escobar. Stephanus James and it's not my handwriting.
Who's the guy El Chapo that used to escape from the
El Chapo.
from the jail cells?
By court,
he's
maniki.
El Chapo.
The shorter they are, the more hard gebakala is. Cuba, it is very, very possible to pay a bribe under duress. But then if you don't go report it, then what does that say about you, the part you play? I mean, if somebody is for instance, if you put me under duress to pay a bribe, and the only way out for me is to pay the bribe, I'll pay the bribe, but then afterwards I go report you. Otherwise, I'm complicit. It is what it is. Bushiri, the fugitive, is calling shots now. This guy is something else.
So there's a warrant of arrest out for Bushiri at the moment. Okay?
That was issued yesterday, yeah.
That was issued yesterday. The authorities, probably the Hawks or whoever, are basically speaking to their Malawian counterparts.
Yeah.
This is from government to government at the moment. My question is, if we would have to believe Maria's smirk here next to me, that Bushiri might have gotten into this plane and flew with the president of Malawi.
How did he just disappear?
To Malawi. What will the Malawian government do now by, wat is vandaag Dinsdag? What will the Malawian government do by Thursday?
Exit said it well. Is it Exit that said, Daliku Chago?
Iniku halali, go to Malawi. Yes. What will they do by Thursday? They will hold a prayer day on Thursday for the whole Malawi. I don't know. But it's interesting, like, it's got me thinking because SADC as a region has been relatively stable for quite a long time. I mean, if you compare it to the rest of Africa, where there's always some turmoil simmering somewhere. Do you think this could rise to the level of causing like diplomatic tensions?
I don't think it will get to that. I mean, in all fairness, the South African president is also the chairperson.
Yeah, of SADC.
So, they're not gonna break ties with one another over an individual.
And I doubt that, but obviously there
will be bad blood, obviously. But
it taints the relationship a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of also diplomatic ties, our president also had something to say as a member of the. Let me just read the insert before maybe we turn our attention to this one. Botswana must observe international law, says President Geingob. All right, as a member of the United Nations, Botswana has an obligation to observe international law and align to principles of democracy. This, according to President Hage Geingob, who, in a statement read on his behalf at Impalila Island yesterday, said, "In a democracy, anyone is innocent until proven in a court of law." So the statement was read at the memorial service for the 4 men who were shot and killed a week ago by the Botswana Defense Force.
Bravo, Comrade President.
Yes.
That is the leadership I want to see from our president. That is how I would have liked him to have delivered that speech himself.
Yes.
But I understand that there's tensions, that maybe security is an issue right now, especially after his press secretary nonsense. But that's how you handle it. That is a clear stance.
Alfredo say you called most dial quote.
What's a dialogue Khazarali? You must say in his studio.
Come on, dial quote.
Apparently the commentator, the political analyst is about dialogue quote.
Dial quote. Alfredo doesn't deal with these dial quote analysts.
He's not a political scientist, as well. He said, what? He's apparently what? Anyway, that's a very good comment because if you're not clear, I mean, they've been in talks with the president of Botswana, and they're friends.
Yeah.
They've had this very difficult, and I understand it's not really. I understand this current president he's been trying to change the situation from his predecessors because this is not a law he implemented, it was his predecessor, and he's obviously been trying to change it. Predecessors, thank you. As I'm saying it, I know I'm saying it wrong. Thank you so much.
Predecessor.
Okay, what's it?
It's predecessor.
Never mind. Let's just keep it moving.
It's predecessor. Predecessor.
Anyway, WhatsApp group is alright now. It's alright. Said like a true bamboo, said like a true hero. Anyway. Combined schools is a problem. Anyway.
Combined school.
Look.
Man, Ragnar, yes,
combined school to
Anyway. Combined school.
Yeah.
Anyway, so for him to he's actually speaking out against Botswana.
Yes.
Like you can't shoot to kill.
Yes.
You have to arrest.
It may be the policy in your country, but it's international law.
It goes against the fundamentals,
yes,
of the rules and regulation governing countries, especially if you're a member of the UN. So yes, Botswana has some serious work to do. They have to look within themselves. You can't be a shoot to kill. No, in no country, shoot to kill what? So you just
shoot to kill is drug cartels.
Yeah.
It's not police policy or government policy.
And if you go listen to the people because now stories are coming about these past incidences. I mean, I'm hearing even of a 9-year-old that was in a canoe fishing that was gunned down in the same way. These things are apparently they're just normal occurrences. If you're just a little bit where you're not supposed to be, they can see it's a child, and that was, by the way, during broad daylight. They just
have they shot any tourists in that area?
Only
or do they only shoot black people?
No, they shot the white tourists. What is it that what is that?
Baobab tree.
No, the gosh, guys, help me out. We also wrote about it. I think it was. Is it no?
Why? I don't know what she wants to say. It's the first thing that came to mind.
It's a national park called
Bombata.
I always mind Vajila at Google.
Okay, that thing. It's okay.
That thing. Yeah, they shot a family, I think, of 3. And I think the bullet lodged, but the child survived. We had to go through an operation. It was in all our media. We wrote about it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Let me not perpetuate.
I mean, okay.
Buata, thank you. Buata, that's it. Thank you, guys. That's what I like about you guys.
Boabab 3, I wasn't so far. Buata.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? A World Cup qualifier or African Nations Cup qualifier against Botswana soccer
at this point in time.
If the luck of the draw is that we have to play against each other, we used to have very friendly football relationships with Botswana for many years.
Yeah.
And sport is one of the things that always tie families, communities, countries, globally.
Yeah.
Now, can you imagine now we're going to be playing Botswana now? Whether it's here or whether it's over there in Gaborone or wherever. I don't want to see a match like that.
I think it's probably going to be a bit more calm or less tense in Gaborone, but here in Windhoek it's going to be a tense situation.
It's going to be a tense situation because I'm telling you. And I'm talking about for soccer reasons now. We would want to get over them,
of course,
and that's it. I'm not sitting here to perpetuate a war.
Yeah.
I'm talking soccer here. So
friendly competition,
but then again, because it's the same thing as if Germany plays Poland, or Russia plays Germany,
or South Africa plays us.
Yeah, or South Africa. I know.
South Africa.
If Bafana is here, we know they are our former colonizers.
Yes.
And the last game that I watched, we were over 25,000 people crammed up in this stadium that can only take roughly 10,000 people. But every ticket was sold and beyond because the passion between the two countries is that much.
Yeah.
But we sincerely hope that, and I've seen some demonstrations all over our country in regard to the shooting, peaceful demonstrations that I've seen. And I still don't think or feel, in my humble opinion, that there was anything misplaced about the demonstrations.
Okay. And do you think they were pointless?
No, I don't think they were.
Do you think they were politicized?
I don't think they were politicized.
Then what is Hengari talking about?
In Nakushwa, julle wat herros is, praat julle saam met mekaar. Ek het die storie nie. Amish ek op in Doha. Ek staan buitekant. Ek is van sentraal groot winkels. So leave me alone out of your herros stories.
Ek het julle gister gesê, Hengari's his biggest flaw is he always thinks he's the smartest person in the room.
But the man is very smart.
And often he is not.
The man is speaking high English. Why?
No, speaking high English doesn't make you smart.
So
every hero is intelligent.
I was looking at this Boabata incident because it's our national park. But the anti-poaching unit, they also has a similar approach to the Botswana unit, which is shoot to kill. Incidentally. So it was that 3-year-old that was shot.
So was that
no, that was our guys.
BDF or NDF?
No, it's us, NDF.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's the same. They have the same policy.
Yes.
That was also in the news. So there's 3 people.
Have we rectified that policy in that area?
I hope so.
Because I mean,
because it would be hypocrites.
Yes, it would be hypocritical to be calling out Botswana when we are doing the same thing.
No, kijk Doneta. I see Joan Jaranguru send me a private message here telling me that legends are born in November. Gaan speel fair.
Tell them, Joan. Say
speel fair.
When we are gone, they will remember us.
Egotistical.
Of course. You think
aggressive.
You think you get to the top by playing small.
Aggressive.
Yeah, you play big.
Retribution.
So you win big. Maxwell Shihero, there was a clip of Saki doing a motivational speech where he said, no matter what you do, the truth will always come out. Talk about a self-fulfilling prophecy. Ha 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 ha.
That's the most famous video. That's the most famous Ons gaan vorentoe papa video.
In Ndlovu, Botswana aggression on their border control is a cause for concern. They have also had the same spat with Zimbabwe after a couple of Zimbabwean nationals were shot upon trespassing their borderlines.
Ne?
Yeah. Eshtomich Shmesta, do you all think that Africa will ever host the Olympics? That would have been something.
Yeah, there are two countries that can.
Yeah, we had a World Cup, so the Olympics is not a far-fetched idea. Yeah.
South Africa can hold the Olympics. Egypt can hold the Olympics.
That's also what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Cape to Cairo, my bro.
Yeah. Cape to Cairo. Yeah. So that's not far-fetched. I think it would actually be easier.
Yeah.
Than the Soccer World Cup.
Yeah.
Because this basically happens in one stadium.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah. So, Estomich, you saw Olympics on the screen behind and you decided to start asking about the Olympics.
When I kijk, you saw the reflection.
Asino, if Botswana comes to Namibia at this point, they will lose on the field and off the field. And then Ronnie Joy is saying, Neville, I thought you are a Shirimuye. Braji Gonte, Botswana BDF are paranoid, thinking they are under guerrilla attack from lazy NGFs.
Yeah, my paternal side is Shirimuye. My father is a Shirimuye. So yeah.
This K, wat is K? Tena number, dis okay. Nie wil weer dis. Nee man. Skryf toch die goede vol uit. I cannot try and fill in missing words. I do not think like that. Okay, wil leave comments skryf hier en Cubase lees nooit my comments of al ewig kry hy like okay. At least I read that one. Bwabwata, that's in Namibia. Boabab tree kama. Oh, IQ. When you hear boa, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Nee, man. We don't know our national parks is what we're actually saying.
Because we don't travel. It's too expensive to travel around in this country. Dion Chimsizzle, predecessor. Maria, what exercise is that now? Jesus.
What? I say predecessor.
Yeah, Bakama, what exercise is that now?
Predecessor.
Tate Sisa is untouchable. Wait, how did Sisa Namanji get into the conversation again?
Lost off with Sisa Namanji.
Did I miss something up there? This can never be normal to shoot a person just like that. I guess this conversation needs to go on beyond just this one incident, because I mean we're going to continue sharing borders with Botswana, and especially there where there are so many people living in such close proximity of the river, which of course is basically the borderline, and people making a living off the river. Of course there has to be a better way to deal with the situation. You can't just be shooting people willy-nilly from either the NDF or the BDF. So yeah, let's hope, like Alfredo said, our president is on it. He's on it. It will be funny if Bushiri seeks asylum in Brussels. Asino, there comes your brother. Oh, Asino's was in Brussels. Wie doe ook Brussels toegegaan? Muyongo?
Nee, he went to Denmark.
Denmark, okay. Bushiri is staying at the Malawian State House.
Hello.
It's a geloof van goedes.
What did he say?
Bushiri is staying at the Malawian State House. Just now you see the Hawks, or what are those South African guys called, coming to come pick up Maria to go make a statement. Can we please go interview you? We need your statement on some comments that you made. In Ndlovu, there's a fine line between bribe and extortion, depending on dynamics and perception and influence.
Oh, shut up. Asseblief. There's a fine line between bribe and extortion.
Yes.
Bashiri. Trinin Ndlovu, man. Well, I saw man. Hey, man. Gaan speel fair, man.
Now, okay, Neville, how was the Friday Bible study? It was smooth. Bible study?
Yeah.
Did Bible study toegegaan, right?
Yeah. Oh, I remember when you guys was talking, the most disgusting things the two of you were talking in the studio on Friday.
I remember, yes.
It was a day when I was so, I could feel, the oracle of the Holy Spirit around me, protecting me from, the vile, demonic
I hope you guys went to go do your research about.
I know exactly what you guys are doing. I remember what was happening on Friday, and I remember how the Bible study thing came up. It's because you were doing this. You.
Me.
Yes. And then you even wanted to put it on Maria.
It's jelly clear. It's a squirting goed is op.
Why do you have to say such? Okay, Ronnie Joke and Jenny Kirira is asking, do you believe in Bible love?
Bible love? What is Bible love?
I don't know.
It's probably no sex. That's probably that.
I believe in Bible love.
Handjies hou vas met dit. I had Bible love for a long time. When I was a teenager.
A teenager?
Yeah, I told you I lost my virginity. Compared to today's standards, I lost my virginity very late.
Okay, I can't relate.
Yeah, you can't relate. Jy's van klinks af as jy net 'n mavutu, 'n male mavutu gewees.
Yeah. Dankie Gauss is saying, I heard they found millions in Esau's house's ceiling.
Ons het ook die storie gehoor.
Ons het ook die storie gehoor, maar ons ken nie of dit waar is.
Maar who's they? Do you know who they are? Because apparently they stole it from the story that we heard.
Dis kan maar die bouers.
Ja, nou ken julle die bouers, die building contractor.
Ek ken nie die storie.
Miskien lê hy sak nog iewers. Martin Ebutoni.
Hy geld die river toegevat, kom maar.
Moro DJ Vuyo, Rich Auntie in Cuba.
DJ Vuyo. It lost me 8.
Rob Vera is saying those guys are not in jail. They are getting ladies, ordering food, television, and the only limit is moving freely.
Daar kom miskien ook mavutus daar.
Conjugal visits. Dion Chimsizzle, when Tate Sisa in the Al Jazeera video said, "It's my specialization, and I do deliver."
Somebody posted a picture of who was that guy that was eating that can make things happen.
Sagi Momo.
Ja, wat het van Sagi ook gehoor?
Is ook waar.
Sagi het besluit nie ek cheap eet. Sagi is moet daar by vlotska bakken.
Is ook Sagi was saying we must just round it just round it off. These guys were living their life.
Dit sê maar dit van Sagi geword.
Dis damn lekker.
Sagi is ook my pra.
Yeah. Oh, Ronnie says no, he was speaking to Estomich, not to you. About the Bible love. So I worried. Some of these comments,
if you met the love of your life.
Fair.
And she said she wants to go celibate till you marry her. Sal jy dit doen?
I'm at a stage of my life where I'll probably do it.
How old am I?
I mean, whatever age.
No, because the age also will determine how I react.
If I would have met her in my 30s,
okay, let's say now, Mefro. Let's take it back to before you married her. Okay, you met Mefro now, and she says she wants to go celibate.
No, she made me wait for quite a while.
No, it was pretty fun. Quite fun. Make you wait till marriage.
Touch it through.
Because we know you had a child when you got married.
Yeah.
So she didn't make you wait for marriage.
Yeah.
In theory, let me tell you. In theory, we would remain celibate. In theory.
What is in theory?
But in actual fact, she's the one who remains celibate. Ek hou my besig met ander goeie se totdat sy ready is om te kom speel.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't be celibate with her?
Nee, gaan speel ver met die celibacy.
We will be celibate. But in actual fact, it's just her.
But it's
the love of your life.
Love of my life.
I'm in my 20s. I don't know what the love of my life is. I don't even know what my life is going to look like.
I think anybody who... For me to have held out to lose my virginity by 18 only. But After you lose your virginity, it's open season. Jy kan vergeet, jy sal nie. Let me talk for men, okay?
Maria?
Let me not talk for women, let me talk for men. There's no man who has lost his virginity and you've not experienced trauma in your life, okay? If you haven't experienced trauma in your life, you just live a normal life of having fun. There's no way a man can be celibate. As lieg.
Some people do it for religious reasons.
Ay, Maria, gaan speel ver asseblief.
What, like I'm agreeing with Neville. Once, is the reason they were told, don't eat from that fruit. Because he knew, once you taste that fruit, the boer jy onder die boom, jy gaan nergens nie.
They played it.
Yeah, once the seal is broken.
Low hanging fruit.
No, but like, it's just, maybe she just says no penetration. Like, you can do
No,
other
Maria,
things.
wat moet ek myself doen?
She can also handle
Remember, for most boys, right, from the time you figure out by accidentally touching that something happens, that is your single goal in life.
You guys have such low standards of dating. I don't like to listen to you guys.
So
what
what
do
is
you mean we have low standards of dating?
Are you
Is
saying,
it just sex?
this guy is just basically saying like it's impossible to find a guy that is willing to be celibate with his
He's
partner.
lying.
Sakagod.
He's lying.
It's
He's
difficult.
projecting.
It's difficult.
Ay, man.
Okay, I can probably say with confidence, like there are maybe 3 of them in Namibia.
I'm one of them.
So,
Actually, two.
or 2.
Okay, I can Cubase. I can Cubase.
So other than that, it's gonna be difficult to find somebody who's gonna
Wait with you.
Yes, unless of course
How, as a man, as I sit here, come on, this thing for me, food, sex, laughter, music, companionship,
Companionship.
I can't do without any of these things.
No, but
In my life
you
currently.
can still. They can still be intimacy.
What?
no, intimacy is not sex.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Baie mooi ngry. Hey,
Yes.
shut up, Jay. Jy weet ook nie wat jy praat nie.
No,
There can
she's
be
saying there can be
intimacy
intimacy
without
sex. No, intimacy is not sex. There's no replacement for sex, guys. Nothing.
It's like punya punya.
Yes.
The only one.
It's
Can you please
Number
get new
one.
presenters in the studio?
it's like what is they called? Idiot.
lying.
Kate Williams. It's like sex is like an oven in the house. There's no replacement for the oven.
I think you.
Microwave.
No, the microwave is a quick meal. That is it's okay, I'm not allowed to say
Yeah,
something.
Moenie. Yeah, you're going down a rabbit hole here.
Yeah, those are quick meals.
Yeah.
But the oven is the oven. There's nothing that can replace the oven.
Put in oven.
Make
You
oven
put
on.
Oven on.
Shines, is that true? You cannot go celibate.
Kick.
I'm busy.
You can say you are celibate. That is very easy. We can all claim to be celibate, but then
Practice.
and then what is also celibate? What is does it only count when it's other people, or does that mean also I cannot sort of
No, you cannot.
play with
Maria.
with my toys?
So I'm starting.
Nee, my brother, well, like some spelling.
So we start dating now. I'm 49 years old. You are 35 years old. We're starting to date now.
Yeah.
You telling me, luister hierso, Neville, we need to take this slow.
No, I wouldn't even say slow. So let me give you a scenario. We start dating. I say, you know what? The last year I gave my life to Christ. No, come lachen. I gave my life to Christ. Nou, wat lacht je? Wat lach je nou, Neville?
Come on, last year I gave my life.
I need new presenters in the studio.
Let's hear where this goes. We are also getting tired of taking girls from Christ. Weet je hoeveel keer het ons van Christ gepreek? So we are getting tired of hearing this. Okay, but anyway, continue with your story.
So okay, I say okay, I've given my life to Christ.
Luister, ek wil jou nie kyk nie. Kom ek kyk.
I've given my life to Christ. I want to save myself for marriage because I'm celibate now. So
Yes.
that it's not that I'm a virgin. I'm just gonna practice celibacy.
I don't want to have sex out of wedlock.
I don't want to continue having sex
Yes.
out of wedlock. And I understand, but you're in love now, mos now. You're in love. Ons is lief vir mekaar. And I'd say, okay, but I understand that, you perhaps don't have the same commitment. I'm willing to compromise. We can do oral.
It's not the same.
But no penetrance.
It's not the same.
I'm so tired of these guys in studio, guys.
That's why I said, look, Maria, if I really like you, then it's cool.
No, you love me.
Yes, it's cool.
Love you.
But it's like I told you.
The love of your life.
It's only going to be in theory that we are celibate.
So you can't do it? You can't go on this journey?
This relationship
while
will
we
not work.
rediscover each other.
Rediscover what?
Like emotionally,
let's go vegan. Let's do that.
Spiritually, but no penetration.
Once the seal is broken.
Let's do something else. Let's go vegan. Let's not use sugar in our diet for the next 6 months. Let's do
You want to go vegan?
Yeah, let's do something else.
No, this is important to me because a commitment I've made to God. I'm celibate. So you're gonna lose the love of your life just because you can't.
Life say yellow yappa man. Then you are not the love of my life.
Yes.
Hier, like fair gaan speel met die nonsense. Hier, I'm here, 49-year-old man. I'm being told here, the love of my life.
Yeah.
Lava. We are not gonna do it.
Ethel is saying that's why you should court dating. No, Maria, that's not how it should be. No orals, no sexual, nothing. Just stay away, like just celibacy.
Yes, I understand, but I'm saying if you're willing, some people compromise.
Compromise, yeah.
They say, okay, fine. The only thing that's not going to happen is no penetration. But orally, I can try and please you. Like celibacy, realistically, you shouldn't do any of that.
Right.
But I mean, there are people that try and find that middle ground.
Can we bring in another girl?
No. And this is important to us.
To you?
Not to us as a couple.
What?
In this growth.
Since
when you marry me, we can have sex.
It's cool. For now, I can just have sex with other people, Moss. Yeah, it's not like you're missing out on anything. You don't even want to have sex.
You're cheating on me.
No, we are almost not married.
Yeah, and
but you're cheating on me.
No, we're not having sex. Sex is not part of our relationship. So, I can't be cheating on you.
Yes. How am I cheating?
No, cheating on you is I'm having sex with you and other people.
Oh, wow.
Trying to argue this away is difficult.
I know, you guys. I think there's a low grade of men here. I need men in the studio that can agree with us.
Don't assault us, please. Why are you calling us low grade?
Because you cannot be celibate with your partner.
Can you imagine a man that does not have sex for, and I say again, who doesn't have any trauma in his life? He's just a normal, happy man. And he wants to tell me that he's celibate, he's not having sex for a week.
Checking the new presidency.
Huh?
New presidency.
Ooh, there's some stuff going on. Come on, breaking news.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
It's it.
What?
Oh my God.
I also want to see.
Oh my gosh. Look at Chris giving instructions on the name presidency group.
He accidentally...
I'm cool.
So he's talking to me.
Go call him and tell him.
Go upstairs and tell him. It's how men get caught.
Yeah.
On other groups.
You remember the one you showed me yesterday from the family group?
Yeah.
It's like who is sharing stuff in the family group. I think they got hacked.
Yes.
Kribo accidentally posted
something
a message
in the wrong group.
In the Namibian presidency group while he was supposed to be posting it in our
Informanté group.
Yeah. So to come back to what we were saying, it is impossible for a man who's happy, completely happy in his life, in whatever it is that he's doing, to say to himself like, Lester, this I will not be doing for as long as we are together. until we get married.
Like you're still getting your orgasms because there's most now.
It's not the same.
Yeah.
You do not get it. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Like it's a full body workout. Sex is like a full body workout. If you only work out one part, it's not the same.
Sorry.
Yes.
And
Stephanus James Ananias is saying, so you want us to not have sex because God said so. Can you please ask him to also come explain to me why? I also want to know. And also be confident like you are.
Okay. Let's take it outside religion. She says, I've been dating, I've been doing this thing, I've been doing things the same way. They're always not working out for me. I would like to build proper connections outside sex because sex can cloud the judgment. And so let's just take sex off of the table. Forget religious reasons.
Yeah.
Let's take sex off the table and let's like just rediscover and get to know each other like on other levels without
what is rediscovering?
But it's not clouding my judgment. My judgment is fine.
It clouds your judgment.
Yes. Why you don't believe in us? You don't believe that we can actually make it even if we have So do you have that little faith?
Oh, wow.
I'll stop alcohol for as long as you want me to stop it. That I can do.
You're trying to tell me men cannot stop having sex?
No, we can't. It's like...
Is this what you're really telling me?
Yes. Yes. And if there's a man who says he's not, he's lying. He's lying. Hij liegt.
Then that man is only as faithful as his options.
Hij liegt.
Yeah.
Hij liegt.
Can I please have other men?
Gaitan is saying we are also tired of breaking Christ.
Breaking Christ.
Yes, all these girls are just, I gave my life to Christ and then the next thing she's with you.
For instance, Maria, I'm talking about, I talk to guys or girls or women who are in a supposed long distance relationship. The guy stays here, the girl is studying in Cape Town, or vice versa. And I'm like, when was the last time you saw your girlfriend? Your girlfriend is studying at UCT. The last time I saw my girlfriend was about 3-4 months ago.
What's wrong with that?
That's still doable.
Shut up.
It is doable.
Shut up.
No, talk about like
shut up.
For instance, your girlfriend is studying like some medicine in Russia or Malaysia. So
okay.
when you see her like once a year or once every 2
years. Yeah.
That's now a whole other dynamic.
Now my question that I'm asking, okay, your girlfriend is studying in Russia. You are staying here. She's 25 years old or 30 years old. You are the same age or whatever.
Yeah.
You are faithful to her and she's faithful to you.
Yes.
Yes.
I know a guy that went celibate for himself for 1 year.
Whatever.
For himself, not for religious.
Who burned him?
Yes.
He just wanted to he was just tired.
Him? Yeah, he minded on break
he was just tired of constantly having sex.
Yeah, somebody burned him.
Anyone who's in a long...
He doesn't have traumas. He just made that decision for himself because he wanted to rediscover himself.
Long distance relationships is
because I used
falsehood.
to like them.
Huh? Yeah. It's a lie.
I used to love long distance relationships because it was the easiest way to cheat. She's never around.
I thank you.
What is the problem?
Mevrouw, for instance, Mevrouw was, and you guys know that I'm basically a de facto Swakopmund resident.
Yes.
I love Swakopmund. The coast is, if I would not stay in Windhoek, I would rather stay in Swakopmund.
Yeah.
So it's just this year that because of the lockdown, we could not travel to Swakopmund, as often as we wanted to. And obviously the last time that we've been to Swakop this year was as a family, was in February. Now, Mevrouw made this suggestion this one time. She said, luister my man, kan ek en die kinders nie meer bly hier in Swakop nie? And then you drive down on weekends. And I told Mevrouw, luister nee, this is the earliest way for me om vir my 'n namma met hierso te kry.
In Windhoek.
In Windhoek, nee. So this coming weekend, I will tell you, ek kan nie afkom nie because I have a show in Windhoek. Okay? And then the other weekend, man, VJ Quentin said that we quickly need to go to Joburg. I nama my home besig hierso. The third week, you start telling me from Swakopmund, luister my man, ek dink jy moet afkom nie. Want ek en my vriend dinne I'm helping somebody with a project in Warfish Bay. You start losing each other. It's
Only
impossible.
If you don't want to.
Ek speel nie die game nie.
Look, it doesn't go without saying if you ask me, but like I'm just saying when yeah, you know, when you are not around that much, when the physical is not around so much, you know, it's much easier to be dwelling around.
Adil McCloman van Wyk sê hier, hou op ouens, oor julle word ek hier gevra. Is dit waar dat ons manne nie sonder dit kan bly nie? Ja. Wie dit ook alles wat jy sê, sê net is waar. Jy kan nie sonder die goed bly nie. Twako, finish en klaar.
Yes, exactly.
Moenie lieg nie.
Even if you know you can, just say you can't. So you know it's never going to be taken off the table. That's magnet seker, that option is
I'm
altijd.
also gonna call my man after this.
Luister,
Vrouw, we gaan interrogate hom.
luister, hoor vir clever ja Dave. My girlfriend is staying in Botswana. And the last time I saw her, it was last year December.
And are you faithful?
BDF het klaar gemaak.
Is Jay faithful?
Are you faithful?
And what is also faithful? It's like video chatting with somebody else. Is that also cheating? We had that conversation on the air before.
Yes, thank you for Uetu says there's more to a relationship than sex. If a couple goes celibate, they can focus on other things. I agree.
Uetu, shut
A couple can focus on other things while having sex. It's nonsense. Yes, Regine Kathy Mushimba is saying long distance is a nightmare. I'm telling you, especially if the distance is far. Yo, God forbid.
Even Windhoek Okanja is a problem.
Windhoek Okanja is dan 'n draf weg.
Nee, ek kan baie reg kry.
Is 'n 30-minute drafie.
Hallo, ek kan baie reg kry. If you stay there and I stay here.
Ja.
Chere broer. Ek sal baie reg kry.
So you we have so low grade men that cannot go see.
Ja. Maria kyk baie Daisy World Telemundo.
Wie is hy?
Monica Lewinsky.
Daar sê Monica Lewinsky. Yeah, you got a proper name to make a statement like that. I watched the whole Monica Lewinsky documentary on Sunday. From 3 o'clock until about 6 o'clock. And it was a 3-4 hour documentary on Monica Lewinsky. How the relationship with Bill Clinton started. How he basically wooed her into this relationship. And it was a time when my daughter became sick. And I'm like, hey, wacht bietjie man. Kyk, nou goed hierso. My daughter, Teddy, ek voel nie lekker. Hey, Teddy, dan kan jy dan man.
Trek op Panado.
Ja.
Die Panado, I think.
It's like it.
Yeah. Ethel is saying, if you are truly Christian, then the scripture will make sense.
Yes, thank you.
I mean, your middle name is Koningsdochter, so we can't really argue with you. Yeah. Estomich is saying, it will work, Neville and Cubase. You can look but not touch, and that waiting makes it more fun. Yes.
Estomich,
but not if
you are lying.
There's a difference between, like we were saying, there's a difference between let's take it slow, almost, let's work our way to there, and then let's wait until we get married. When are we getting married?
What? Why don't you want to marry me?
Yeah, but we're not getting married now.
Yeah, we can get married a year from now.
No,
What's
we're not getting married in a year from now. Daar's ander goede wat eers moet gedoen word.
Soos wat?
Ek moet 'n huis koop, for instance.
Ons
I
kan
don't
nie
want
saam
to.
koop.
Ek wil nie trou en dan moet ons nog rondtrek hier nie.
This is how you guys mess around with women, girls. No, fake promises. If you want to have sex with her, you must be willing to marry her.
No. Ladies must also understand.
So is sex
right?
the ultimate thing? As a defining reason why we need to get married?
No, it's not a defining reason. But my grandfather's words ring true to me. He said that he's never had sex with a woman he wasn't willing to have a child with. And that for him is responsible sex.
When was it? 1955?
Maak is my opa.
How many kids did your opa have?
He had 6 with his wife. He never had outside the marriage. He had 6 daughters. And then after my late grandmother, he remarried and then he had a son finally. All in wedlock. But he always said that he would not have sex with a woman he wasn't willing to have a child with.
Just so you know, I am nothing like Maria's grandfather. Nothing. Not even a little bit. Yeah.
Your grandfather is special.
No, I think there are men like that. Old school.
Yes. Maria, so are you saying if a man can't be celibate for your sake, he is low grade?
Thank you.
No, if a man can't be celibate at all.
It's low grade.
What you're trying to say is that men are driven by this sexual urge that even if you're in a distance relationship, you're in a committed relationship, you have to have sex at some point. This is what I'm hearing here. That is low grade. Why are you so driven by sex?
My question I'm asking to you, so is sex dirty?
Yes.
It's not
what
dirty,
is wrong
but
with wanting to
why
have sex?
can't
Why does
you-
it make me low grade
No.
if I can't
If
go
you're in a
celibate?
relationship, you're talking about it, for example, even distance relationship. So you only see your girlfriend once a year. And you're saying during that time you can't be faithful because you're a man and you have to have sex?
Because I want to have sex.
But you're in a relationship. Then don't be in a relationship.
I'm in a relationship, but the person is not here. And it's not like they will
see
know.
why I'm calling it low grade? Are you really trying to say men can't contain themselves sexually and contain their urges, their sexual urges, so not to go out
Anyone can
and have
contain themselves. They decide whether they will do it or not.
Okay,
and
so
most
then
men
don't do
will
it.
choose not. Like no, why? Like I'm not gonna starve myself where there's food. I'm not.
Batonjara.
Ek is honger.
Batonjara.
Maria het gebesluit we are fasting, so we are just gonna sit there and look at the food. Nee, it's not gonna work.
Heb jy al 'n leeu gesien? 'n Leeu sit so. Ongiama. 'n leeu. 'n leeu sit so.
You know that, yeah.
There's a goat in front of the lion. Die leeu is honger.
Even a lion analogy.
Impwe. Toch. Sorry, I'm just gonna sit here.
King of the jungle.
Yeah. No worries. So I have to sing now.
Like near.
Lion King songs now.
Near. Okay, because there's a paar comments. It's almost time for us to get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair to lock up people into marriage just because they slept with you. Men and women both want to have casual sex. It doesn't mean they want to marry you.
I thank you.
So I'm talking about for those people that are religious, and that's an important element for them.
Religion have to do with these things. Why?
What do you mean?
Nee,
it has
man.
everything to do with it.
Even the
If
biggest.
you want to have your casual sex, have casual sex with people that also want to have casual sex. But I'm just saying, if you're going to come to a person that is celibate, that has made it clear that they are saving themselves for marriage, then you must come with the correct intentions. And if you can't fulfill those intentions, then loop. Don't lead her on and pretend you are some celibate. Hana, you are busy chopping.
Chopping is chopping.
Even the beacon of religion said the spirit is strong, but the flesh is weak.
Say, Ruben.
The flesh is weak.
Flesh. No, you must say it in the Oshiro. The flesh is the flesh. In Oshiro, it's onyama.
Right,
Wow. Guys.
Alright guys, kom ons gaan. Before we implicate ourselves in further crimes here in this studio, let's just step out of the studio.
I can continue with this conversation for the next 15 minutes because you know why? Mevrouw called me though she sent me a WhatsApp an hour ago. Obviously, he's still at the hospital. Told me, my man, my cell phone's charger is broken. my phone sal afslaan and I will not be able to look at my phone. So I know my wife will not be watching the show today. Okay?
Yeah.
Mevrouw will not be watching the show. I can say whatever I feel like saying without any retribution.
But like, you know, just to bring it back also a little bit, Maria, for most men, once you are actually married, that dynamic changes. And once you are married, most of us are going to suffer through Mevrouw deciding whether she wants or she doesn't want. En jy sal maar doen.
Boy, verkracht dat jy rou mee.
Dit sê.
Jy kan ook vir my so kyk.
I never take that back.
You must redraw that statement.
Never.
Redraw it. Yeah. Withdraw it.
Withdraw. Ek weet ek het het van Maria.
Honorable, please withdraw that statement.
Zuma, withdraw.
You are withdrawing
responsible miss. Yeah, he withdrew that message.
Yes.
Rape
no
in marriage.
means
Don't do that.
no.
No means no.
Yes, no means no.
Maar ek sal vra en vra.
Yeah, no means no.
Can-
Yeah, guys.
J- J-
Even your
snake.
wife. Even your
You
wife.
can grovel.
I'll grovel.
Maar also with my wife, you know, we signed a contract now. If you are not upholding your end of the deal, that means you're just giving me freedom.
What is the end of the deal?
We're supposed to keep each other happy. Now, if you are not doing your part, then that means I can also start shopping at Pep Store.
I call them low grade, and then you people are like, what do you mean? What
Yeah,
do you
it's
call it?
Maria, what
But
do you
listen to
want
them
from us?
talking.
Yes, what does she want?
What manga ye?
Wow, you guys are making me afraid.
We can also just leave this low-grade women who don't want to have sex. It's nonsense. It's the only reason why we are together is because of the sex. Because if you look like me, I wouldn't be going to. I wouldn't be wanting to spend time with you.
Because, for instance, guys, you know what?
Come on, Scanawe.
No, I'm just saying on a serious note. I think my final contribution is that I don't define my commitment to you, Maria, through merely sex that we have. There's a lot of investment I make into you. There's emotional investment because there's some stuff that I would share with you that I might not share with somebody that I do have sex with. And I'm talking about, when I talk about emotional stuff, I talk about my feelings, I talk about whether it's my family situation, about my history. There are many things that I might share with you that I define as not low grade, which I would see as me sharing this with you. It means that I'm ready to get married to you, or that I would want to share something with you, sharing meaningful with you. But to tell me that sex is the defining low grade barometer.
Yeah, I think if you don't want to keep it in your pants,
Yes.
then you are part of the low-hanging fruit. It's what we understood. We are just seeking clarity.
Maar ek vra net vir jou, Maria. Do you understand what I'm saying? From which point of view I'm saying this?
My point is, if you're telling me men don't have this urgency to just not keep it zipped.
We are past that now.
Why do we have to keep it zipped?
No, that was my point.
And so we are past it.
Everything else you can be wholesome and fulfilling and open doors for her and be the most romantic guy and the most compassionate and understanding. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about urgency. Sex. If you cannot contain yourself sexually. And just by the way, women and men are not that different. We're actually the same. But the expectation is that you guys think we can and you guys can't.
No, it's not that we can't. We don't want to.
Why don't you want to?
Why? What is wrong with having sex? There's nothing
With
wrong.
other
Sex is like probably the most fun thing that you get to do as a human being.
It's either number one or number two.
Yes,
in your life.
Unless casual, unless it is casual. But
with no good reason, unless you're telling me, there's a situation going on that sex is impossible right now. That is a whole other thing.
I'm
but
celibate.
Nee, ek gaan nie nou eers nie. So kom ons wag eers for the next 2 years. That is it doesn't fly. I think fundamentally men and women view sex differently. And that's why for us, we're like, nee, that's no way. Like, why is it going off the table?
Maria.
Jy het my gekry is celibate, bra.
Outetida krimp.
And if you're talking about other things that are important. No. You must talking about other things that are important. You'd me no gekry. So I'm a wholesome woman also. It's just I'm celibate. So I all these other things you're talking about, the compassion, the this and the that, in other ways that you relate. You relate to me on all those levels. You relate to me. It's a wholesome relationship. Except I'm celibate right now.
Yes.
And maybe it's not till for marriage, but I am celibate.
So
that is what I'm talking about. Because that is, you're telling me then sex does define everything. Because you just told me it shouldn't.
It's defining to you.
You're contradicting yourself.
Yes.
I'm not contradicting
myself.
myself.
You're the one who's walking away because you can't have sex.
But that's what I was, that's what I was saying to you. I'm not going to walk. If I'm really into you like that, I'm going to go and fix my little problem somewhere else. So I don't come to you with that problem of, no, I want to put. When I come to you, I'm put out. Do you understand? Then we can be celibate, watch your movies.
You're cheating on me.
You don't know. What you don't know won't hurt you. It's klaar.
Ek weet nie wat wil jy nie. Seriously, kom op kurchiri.
I just want you guys to give me a little bit of faith in me.
Nee.
Dankie sê ons raska, maar ons twee is leë blikke. Ons maak net baie geras.
Wie?
Dankie.
Dankie.
Kouses.
Jy kan cheap ook man, sowieso. Ja.
Come on, those two boys are sex maniacs.
And they are married, mind you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are maniacs at home.
That's why I have 27 kids that I know of.
Maria, in closing, I'll just say to you, I will make sure that I relate to whoever is in my life in many other ways to show that I care. I will show it through my pocket, my money, my emotions, everything that I share. Yeah. Maar krimp sal ons krimp. Yeah.
Cheating does not mean we don't love you or we don't want to be with you. It's check in never. Kaitan is actually nice. I want to read this one before we go.
Yeah.
It's actually ironic to see that the only unmarried person in studio is talking about don't have sex with someone you are not willing to marry. The married ones are saying, nee, gaan chop out. Basically, that's what it is. All right, guys.
So,
yeah.
Maria, we are sorry. You can't win this argument. Lost money.
Just wanted you guys to redeem a little bit of faith in me. Just redeem it a little bit.
So that celibacy, like that guy is gonna be flying to Katima alone every night. To mention thing is late. He's not W. He's on his broom. Alright guys, we're out of here. Hannes Kaufman is taking over at 10 o'clock. It's called In The Mix. They also are going to be bringing you a live stream called The Hour. That's on In The Mix between 12 and 1. Today I think it's going to be Durkas on the air. I'm not sure if he has any guests in the studio, but it's always interesting conversation. So make sure you stick around for that. From the Morning Mix crew, on says 8. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
LifeSave guarantees the growth of an individual's savings over a period of time. With guaranteed 8.5% compound interest rates per year, making your money work for you has never been this easy. SMS LifeSave to 31844. LifeSave, underwritten by Trusco Life.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 9, Monday to Fridays. The Morning Mix.